Alrighty, I gotta run this off because this is too fucking funny. So this is WWE Encyclopedia of Sports Entertainment New Edition 2020. 416 pages. Hardcover. So this is everything up to 2020. So if you're like, nothing's in here. Well, yeah. So, I should mention, you should get on your TV, number one. And I would also check your expectations as well. So there's your table of contents. Why do I say expectations? Because if you're the diehard wrestling fan and shit, and you think so and so is going to be in here with hoo-ah, well, you're wrong. So, superstars are labeled alphabetically. You get your height, where they're from, their signature move, what titles they've won with the little logo, and appearances as well. Their weight, which kind of strange. She weighs 95 pounds. I don't know why they didn't include that. But yeah. So, yeah, this was an interesting book to go through. I was very taken aback by how many of like the main stars that I know didn't get massive pages and shit. Yeah. And this includes all the companies that Vince swallowed up from all the territories that Vince swallowed up too. So, you know what to expect. Yeah. So a lot of the notable ones, you'll see like Viscera, you'll see him multiple times throughout the book. One thing they could have done with people who had multiple characters was put them together in one thing, but no, they didn't want to do that. So, yeah, this is a heavy book too. So, you want to smack a motherfucker with it? Go for it. But yeah, notable superstars. Yeah, like Brett, he only got one page. He should have had two. But other ones, it's interesting. This is more a favoritism book, you could say. I've heard the rumor that the WWE Hall of Fame is mostly Vince's hand-picked favorites. This would be his hand-picked setup for the superstars. Yeah, definitely. It's so bad. Oh, there's Chris Benoit. Look at that. Chris Benoit! Chris Benoit! Yeah. I don't give a fuck about him killing himself. I really don't. It has no bearing on how I feel about him. I really don't. I just... this book is kind of a joke, but I'm glad it exists. Because if you're a newcomer fan and never dealt with any of this shit, then you're in for a treat. You get to have 75 years of superstars, the title belts, the pay-per-views, the companies, all in one big book. However, it's a very dumbed down book too. If you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, it doesn't cover like the darker stuff. It doesn't cover. It just gives you simple highlight of their career and shit. And even some of the ones that are dead in this book, they're not mentioned that they're dead. Yeah, talk about a massive fucking blunder. Like, seriously? Like, how you gonna mention somebody and it's like, oh, they're dead, by the way, but you totally forgot to put that in the book. It's like, fuck, man. So, yeah, everything up to 2020. So, that's a pretty decent time. But, I don't know. I feel this book could have been done a hell of a lot better and it would have been a lot longer if they really went into it, but no. If you want to know full stories on these wrestlers, I suggest you watch Dark Side of the Ring, which is currently in its 4th season. So that'll be fun to watch. And of course, with the titles, they're broken down by, when they were defended and who had it last. So Dark Side of the Ring, Wrestling Bios, Reliving the War. He's got a couple documentaries as well. What else was there? You can watch different podcasts. Hogan should have had at least 4 pages to himself, but not just me. And I don't even give a fuck about Hogan, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, different podcasters. You can watch Eric Bischoff. You can watch Jim Cornette. All kinds of ones. You can even find the superstars themselves on YouTube or wherever and hear their stories about what went on behind the scenes and shit. And learn a lot more in the process. I don't know why his is just a fucking block. It's retarded. Yeah, some of them have 1 or 2, some of them have 3. Some just have a tiny little ass block, and then others are just, here we are. But is it a decent book? It's okay. But, I don't know. It kind of irritates me. So, if you don't like wrestling, this is not for you. And I totally understand that. I am on the fence with it half the time. Like, it's okay, but honestly, this book just kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. But I like AEW, and most of the superstars in this book have ended up in AEW. So that's a little fun deal to check out. I would imagine most of the ones that are in here now that are with WWE currently, they'll find their way to AEW one day because they're going to be like, I didn't like how it was working out. I'm going to the other company. But yeah. And some of the tag teams, they will be shown twice because there's separate careers for everybody. So, yeah. I did like Mid-South's story with Dark Side of the Ring. That was pretty good shit. You got your stables, you got your main stars, your upper card, mid card, lower card, everybody on the card. But I was just mostly disappointed that a lot of them didn't get more pictures. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. NXT. He should have had 3 pages. You got your pay-per-views, and they go by how long they've been around for, and if they were there, if they were a one-hit wonder or not, who won what, notably, winners, losers, all that shit. Fun times. Will I buy this book? Fuck no. It was cool nostalgia, but I don't know. I'm anxious to see these motherfuckers though. PMS. Can't wait to see them in the upcoming shit. That's gonna be fun. Odd. Because I know Wrestling Bios is gonna have a great, fun time messing with them. Unless they're exclusive to SmackDown, then yeah, it's whatever. But one dude that I was really surprised about when I was going through this, well, a lot of them I was surprised about, but honestly, like, they just condensed so much. But yeah, Rusev, like, here it says he is 304. That don't look 304. That looks more 275. If any, or 285 at most. But it is interesting seeing how far everybody's come since they were in WWE. Most are retired, most are dead. Christ. Shane Douglas is another one I like listening to because he gives some really good fucking stories. Yeah, like this is one of them books that it's good, but it's also bad because it just condenses so much shit. Whereas other books would give you a full breakdown and stuff. Steve motherfucking Blackman. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm just crazy. But if you don't like wrestling, this is not for you. Just saying. But this is a very impressive array of collecting. Like, it's massively amazing how much is in here. Then you got WWE on TV. So all their syndicated shows they had from past and present. US belt. What was my favorite part of WWE? Definitely the European title. That's one of my top favorites. There were a lot of superstars I did enjoy. But I'm not going to go over all that because it's too much shit. That would take too long. This video would be like 30 minutes. So, yeah, WCW. Buried. Literally, there's no pictures for them. No pictures for these motherfuckers. Seriously, you can have pictures for almost everybody else, but not that 2-page spread. You cocksuckers. Whatever. Like, just whatever. We're almost done anyway. WrestleMania. Tag titles. Hall of Fame entrance for every year. Network. I still can't believe out of all these referees, they only got one chick. That's sad. That's really sad. Because I think AEW has like 2 or 3 now. Last I checked. Poor Zach Gowen. The last entrant is Zeus. We're done. It's a whole book. So, yeah, that was kind of disappointing, to say the least. God, so, I'll be back with another one. Stay tuned.